We can talk about the big water picture, we can talk about growth, we can talk about transportation and all that, but at the end of the day, you know, what I really want to hear is what we're doing in Tallahassee, how does that affect you, or what can we do better to be able to help Levy County? And so I'm looking forward to this today. And I'll turn it over to my esteemed colleague, Rep. Johnson.
Thank you, Senator McClain. Chad Johnson, affectionately known to many of you as Cracker, and I would tell you I've enjoyed in session in the Capitol when someone would come by me and know me from home and refer to me as Cracker, and then that, you know, whoever was with them would be like, oh, no, you got to call him Rep. Johnson. It is very important to Angela and I that the honor with this office is great, and words cannot describe how grateful I am to get to sit in this role. However, to my friends and family, you call me however you're comfortable, and I promise you I'm always going to answer. And so it's been a great honor. District 22 is all of Gilchrist, all of Levy County, and then pie shapes into Alachua County. We had a busy day yesterday. We had the Gilchrist delegation meeting yesterday morning, and then we went to Gainesville for Alachua County after lunch. And so lots of information, lots of concerns and needs that we've heard over the last few days. And so grateful to be in my backyard, my home county. My staff is here with me. Robin Steele is the district aide. She has been with us from day one, and she was formerly in the office when Speaker Pro Temp Clemens was there. And then Katie Gray is new. She's my new legislative aide. Katie is a graduate from the University of Florida, went through the Graham Center, and interned in the legislature in the Senate side, and so no stranger to Tallahassee and politics, and she serves with us. And then we all joke about our chief of staff. My wife Angela is here, and so we, as some of you in the audience have already realized, if you can't get a hold of me, you can get a hold of Angela, and she will jump all over me about being behind on getting up with you about your concerns. So grateful to have her with us as well. With that, as Stan said, in the House we only get to run 7 bills. Run 7 last session, passed 4 out of the 7, and my favorite bragging right is the fact that the 3 that I didn't pass never got heard in the first committee. If I got a bill heard in a committee, I got it across the line and got it. Not only did we get it passed, we got all 4 of those signed. So as a freshman, you know, I joked, and I don't think the joke went over that well in Gainesville. It's probably because it was bathrooms and the confusion there. But you know, when we were in Tallahassee, when you're a freshman, you're just trying to learn where the bathrooms are and what the rules are. And so to have the session that we had to understand the process and the policies, I was extremely pleased with our output. And again, I will tell you, and my wife's probably tired of hearing this, but when you go into the House floor, there's 2 sets of doors. And ladies and gentlemen, every time that I walk on that carpet, you want to talk about it. It's emotional for me. It is an incredible feeling from the standpoint that you're looking at a kid who grew up in a mobile home park for the first 8 years of his life before moved into a structured house. The blue-collar father who was a REA lineman and a football coach, and a grandfather that was just a cracker cowman. And I get to serve in the House of Representatives. So I tell everybody that the American dream is alive and well, not only in the United States, but in the state of Florida. But it is a great honor when you walk on that carpet to represent not only the constituents of District 22, but the 22+ million people that are here in the state of Florida. So thank you for bestowing the trust, and I'm very grateful. Thank you.
I always forget to do this, and you reminded me. So my staff is here as well. So Jennifer's here, Brian Thomas, and then David Talley, and I'm missing Gigi. Gigi, where?
She's out.
Oh, she's out. Oh, she's out. Anyway, and then Gigi Hernandez. I steal a quote from an old senator that I knew, was Dennis Baxley, and Dennis always said, if you want to talk about something, call me on the phone. If you want something done, call one of these 3, because they'll be able to get it done for you. And so we got great staff, and look forward to serving you. A couple of announcements. The 2026 legislative session will convene on January 13th, 2026, which means we are already in committee weeks. So we've already completed 2 committee weeks, and then we'll have 2 more in October. 2 more in November and 2 more in December. And so we're already somewhat well on our way to find out what bills we're going to run and things that we're going to do. I think also as a note, I believe your appropriations are November 21st, I think. So if you're going to do an appropriation request, they're on a timeline. The Senate, we're a little more flexible. And but so if you're going to maybe work with us on an appropriation or something, we kind of need to just kind of need to get that done. All elected officials today will have 5 minutes to speak. Everyone who's signed up, you'll have 3 minutes. I do have a timekeeper here. When they have about 30 seconds, I'll let you know, just so you can kind of wrap it up so we can keep things moving. It's not quite as critical today because we don't have as many folks signed up to speak. Yesterday I had about 40 people signed up. I had more than that. With everybody, we had about 60 people signed up to speak yesterday. So that moved it along a little faster to stay within time. And anyone who didn't sign up ahead of time, you certainly can. We will open it up for you to be able to speak. We'll just need you to fill out a sheet for us, just so we know who spoke to us. So we'll get into the agenda. First on the agenda is higher education.